Hey, Pete. Yeah,
Pete's already in a bad mood.
Pete, always with the gentleman's intro.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Oh my gosh. Love you.
Oh, that's funny.
Nothing like getting an at A1 rating right there. Just
That's the latest shirt for the Papa Pete collection right there.
oh my gosh.
Here, so you can see his shirt.
I want one.
Oh. I might get my mom that shirt.
Oh, I'll send you one for Christmas.
Now we need to get a shirt
Hey, June Bug.
that says "Damn you, Go Game Aquarium," and give it to your wife for Christmas.
Maybe she could be on there flipping the bird. Oh, man, Perry's going crazy. They're eating chicken over there, and she's going nuts.
Oh man,
Oh, chicken's good.
I go crazy over chicken.
Chicken is good.
Although these days it tastes weird to me after I got my shots.
Doesn't it taste like chicken?
Doesn't taste like chicken. I just have to tell myself that it tastes good. It's kind of like the Matrix.
Got a lot of people here already. Look at that.
Hokey smokes.
Hokey smokes. Pete, I saw you were playing Retro Bowl earlier.
I was, yep. I hadn't in a few weeks. And I played a couple games. You turn that on and play a couple games in like 15 minutes. So it's like I like games like that. You know,
They're
just
quick.
Doesn't get too awfully involved.
I've been playing Splatoon 3 like crazy.
I was going to ask you how that went.
Oh, it's great. It's there's a lot to do in there. I mean, that's the regular turf wars, and they got the anarchy battles like normal. Salmon Run is now open 24/7. It used to be they'd be open on certain days. And there's a single player mode, which I haven't done much of. And they have this cool thing called Table Turf, where it's you ever see the game? I don't know how to pronounce it. It's either Blocus or Blockus, where you have different pieces, kind of like Tetris pieces, but they're not different shapes. And you have to take over territory with your pieces. Every time you lay a piece, you have to connect it at a corner. Well, this is pretty much like that, but you don't have to match at the corner. You can just touch anywhere with your piece. So you're trying to take over as much territory as possible, like you would in Splatoon. But it's a card game basically. You collect these cards from the game. I haven't played a lot of that, which is I know Nathan came and was watching me. He goes, "You bought Splatoon 3 to play this?" I said, well, yeah, someone.
Kind of.
Hey, Mike's here.
Well, I know he reached out to you to play. Did you guys ever get to play?
Nope, not yet. There he goes. Hang it.
Nope, right there. Yeah.
Can you hear Perry whining? This is crazy.
Honey,
Yeah.
I gave her food.
I know she's got food.
my Wednesday night gym show. We like to say James show. Thank you.
Yeah, it's that Table Turf, that puzzle game on Splatoon. It's weird in that right now it's only against computers, but they're going to do an update where you can play anybody online, which will be really neat.
Well, I know something's got to happen here where we start actually tying together and playing some of these games, because the one, and I'm sorry if I say this out of line, unless everybody already knows. I mean, that's it's out there, so everybody would know anyway. But with now, and if I say this and you go, it's already out there, Stu. We need to get together and play GoldenEye.
Yeah,
that was just announced for Nintendo Switch Online.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, was it for the online, or is it just its own separate game? I can't remember.
Online, but it's in the Nintendo. It's in the Switch, but it's online play. It said,
yeah,
in the Switch, in the N64 part, but
right.
It's online. But it is online play.
Yeah, it's part of the bundle. Part of the membership thing.
Whoops. I'll just play this in the background. We can keep on talking. So it plays. Yeah. What's interesting is it's coming to Switch and Xbox.
Yeah.
But Xbox isn't going to have online play.
Oh, that's weird.
That's really strange, isn't it?
Yeah.
Why would you not have online play?
I don't know.
Yeah, I'll give it, since it's on the Nintendo Switch Online, I'll give it a shot.
Oh, absolutely.
I didn't really play it when it was out originally.
Oh, we did. We played it a lot. It was the one I really liked. Speaking of Xbox, I really enjoyed the From Russia with Love. That was great. That was a lot of fun to play that. The Sean Connery game.
I'm basically just playing Splatoon 3 right now, but I'm still working on that crazy game. What's it called? Shin Chan and the Professor on summer vacation or something crazy. It's a long title.
Is that what
there you go. Is that the one, Stuart, that he's holding up?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, that's it. Yeah. I played that a lot. It's a great. Have you played that a lot, Pete?
No.
Is that first person as well?
Yeah. Yeah, enjoy it. It's a lot of fun, man. I had a blast playing that game. I'd love to. I should pop that back out. Oh, Eep just picked it up. Look at that.
Huh.
This is the last time Connery played the role. Yeah, that was kind of weird too, because he was older. It was just kind of an interesting situation. All right, so this game here is.
It's a new Fire Emblem game.
Yes.
Yeah, and it looks a lot different than the last game that came out. Was it 2 years ago?
This is Three Hopes: Awakened Rivals.
I'm not that one. That's it's a Fire Emblem game, but not a traditional one.
Oh,
that's what's that called? I forgot what type of game it is, but it's one where you have these just hundreds and hundreds of enemies, and you're just whacking through them. Where this is a traditional Fire Emblem game. I would say even more traditional than Three Houses that was out a couple years ago.
Do you like these kind of games a lot, or?
I like them. My kids really love them. Three Houses I played. It was a little complicated because there was literally 3 different stories going on. And it was a bit much. So this looks like a single story. So I might give that a try.
Beginning of the year. Yeah.
Saboteur is losing money every time he watches Papa Pete's videos.
See, it's a trickle-down effect.
Damn you, Papa Pete.
So Saboteur needs a T-shirt with "Damn you, Papa Pete." It's going to be a circular thing where everybody will be damning each other, and we'll just.
Here's a special edition. This will be sold out in 30 minutes, and then people are going to bitch about it for the next 3 days after that.
Yeah.
I don't know why Nintendo doesn't make 10,000 of them. I mean, they'd sell them. There's no problem there.
Yeah. Of all the millions of people that buy the games, I mean, they'll have it. They'll sell it.
Yeah. There's a big sale on the eShop right now.
Yeah. If anybody knows anything about, the question kind of came up today about, is it random? Is it, is there
sales? Yeah, I have no idea.
I don't know.
I assume it's up to the developers themselves to put it on sale, I would think.
I think so.
1,000 years ago, our lands endured a vicious war with the
Yeah,
fell.
I don't know.
We called upon heroes from other worlds to aid us, heroes known as emblems. With them, the warriors of our nations
Where's that
fought.
sound coming from?
In the
I don't
end,
know.
we were victorious in defeating and imprisoning the Feldra.
Oh, it's me.
Yeah.
And
You do know.
the YouTube thing started working.
Oh, from earlier. Yeah.
Yeah. I told Jeff, but more than an hour before the show, I was sitting down to just have a little dessert and watch the direct, and it's just the red screen. But when I'd scroll across, it would show scenes that were supposed to be showing, but there wasn't anything on. It's really weird.
This is Fatal Frame. This is a game. It's obviously a horror game where you use a camera to do stuff. This is a Japanese only that's finally coming to North America.
So it was a remaster?
Looks like it. I don't know. Well, I don't know. I don't know if this came out for the Switch like earlier, a year or so ago. I don't know. But they did.
What's the one I was checking out earlier?
They're the two originals, right? But they're pretty amazing games. Those have gone right through the friggin' roof lately.
What are those called, Pete?
It's Fatal Frame.
Yeah.
It's just Fatal Frame based on a true story by Tecmo. And the second one is Fatal Frame 2 Crimson Butterfly Director's Cut.
Wow.
But I bet you I got those for less than 30 each, and they're probably going to cost you 100 or more now each.
Yeah, Eep, it's a new game here in North America, but it's been out in Japan.
But that's what I was sort of wondering, is this like a number 3, or is it?
Well, there was one on the Wii U.
Yeah.
It was something about Water Maiden, or I don't know. It had the word Maiden in it. I know.
Okay.
Oh, there you go.
Iron Maiden.
Maiden of Dark Water on Wii U. It was a digital only game, which is kind of interesting. I think they did that because they didn't think anyone was going to buy it. I mean, nobody bought the Wii U, so putting that on there, I think they're like, eh. Yeah, the Wii U was cool because it used the gamepad as your camera, which is perfect.
Huh.
Oh, that Atari collection. Yeah, I can't wait. That's coming out early November now.
Wow. Time for my birthday.
So that should be good.
Yeah. Yeah, it's that Fatal Frame reminded me of my days. Oh, here you go.
Oh, check this out.
Yeah.
It's fitness boxing.
Fist of the North Star.
It's fitness boxing. Yeah. It's so. This is the third one of these they've made, but it's the first time they've actually added, enemies.
It's like
It seems really cool. It seems like a great way to,
fighting.
if you want to get up and move a little bit.
Yeah. A little bit. This one, oddballs. This one looks pretty cool.
I think this would be a lot of fun if you had, 4 people playing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good number of people.
I don't know if it's online or not.
I would think, but yeah, who knows?
Well, if it isn't, they're missing the boat because
Yeah,
that's
no
the
doubt.
game, right?
Yeah. Yeah, because I would think that you wouldn't want to do some of those games and go, well, we'll just put it out, see how it does, and then we'll go online. I would think you kind of lose it if you're not online right away. You're just.
I've played this game a little bit on Xbox. This is a great game. It's
Yeah.
kind of like a Zelda-like game. I mean, it's really good.
Yeah.
It's a little tough, though.
Are you coming up?
Is that Coco?
That is Coco.
Coco?
Wow! Oh,
Oh, God.
oh, hernia.
That's what you should call her.
Hernia.
Come on, Hernia.
Hello.
Okay, so what game is this?
This is Front Mission.
That's what it is. Front Mission first.
Yeah, these are remakes. These are old PS1 games. They are they're remastered. Front Mission 1, 2.
Oh, there's 2.
And then 3's coming after that at some point.
Huh.
So if you like mech fighters, man, here you go. We're going to get 3 of them coming up.
November.
So I don't know when the third one's going to be.
Surprise. There it is.
It's going to be 2024.
Coming in the future. Maybe they put coming in the past? I don't.
I had to laugh when I watched this. There are 5 farming RPGs mentioned in this. I was like,
I
what?
was thinking
5?
about that when I was watching it. I was like, really? More?
I was like, man, did you really need to put 5 of these types of games in here? They must be very popular.
I guess. But you're like, to what degree? To what degree do you change them? I mean, why? What makes them?
I guess they're all a little bit different, but
I mean,
Harvest Moon was huge back in the Super Nintendo days, and then it kind of dropped off. And then this guy, what's his name? Can't remember his name, but he came out with an indie game. Nathan. Hey, Nathan. Oh, he's gone.
It's George.
Oh, George, you know the Harvest Moon type game? Stardew Valley. Yeah, that's it. So this guy made Stardew Valley, and he's probably made millions on it because people wanted to play these farming games. And since that came out, they've really been pushing farming games now. Everyone's jumping in on it. Oh, yeah, there's a new there's a Splatfest coming up. Not this weekend, but next weekend. And that's pretty cool. The whole weekend, you pick a side, and then you just battle all weekend and see which team comes out on top.
thank
If
you,
we
Lamb.
could just get a quarter of the people that play farming games to do actual farming, we probably solve the world food crisis.
Amen to that. Amen to that. I've said that's what we need to start doing because. But I mean, it's
like somehow they got to figure out how to make a video game that is kids doing homework where it's actually the kids doing their homework, and then they have their homework done.
Tell me about it. Is that harsh? Farming, no. Goat simulating, yes.
Have either of you guys got any new games lately?
Well, no. Last week I did play through the first Ninja Turtle game. I made it through that in the Cowabunga collection.
Oh,
Yeah,
I haven't played that.
I haven't even opened mine yet.
Yep, I done open mine.
I've been too busy playing Beam Rider.
Oh yeah, I was watching that video.
That is a fun game.
It is. It's a great game.
God, I would like to see a kind of like the Atari what are those called? Recharge. I'd like to see a recharge version of Beam Rider.
Yeah, I was just thinking about
That's
that.
great.
Yeah. And then last night, of course, I learned how to play Turbo because fella Frederick Shea from France was on the stream last night with us, and he was teaching me how to play Turbo while I was trying to play it other games. I couldn't get it to do anything, but he taught me. It was not pretty, but I learned how to play.
Oh man. Oh, this is the Octopath, right?
Is Octopath 2 going to be as boring and grindy as the first one?
I do believe that's their goal. Yes.
That's the goal.
More grindy and more boring.
But beautiful.
Oh God, the look of these games
That's
is
an awesome
tremendous.
tagline. You want grind? We got it. You want
We got
boredom? We have it in spades.
And it's
Octopath
gorgeous.
2. Be prepared to nap.
Oh, do we know how to embellish the grind?
I know Christian played a lot of this game. He really liked it. And then there's another one called Triangle Strategy, which looks very similar.
Hmm.
It's such an interesting. I mean, it's like part 16-bit, and then some part looked kind of realistic.
Yeah. Wow, not until February. That's what kind of kills me about some of these. You're just like, wow, it's not until, you know.
Yeah, they announced one. They announced one game that came out. No, I think two games that came out yesterday.
Yeah.
Well, they also had a whole bunch of RPGs besides farming. There's a whole bunch of other RPGs.
Yeah.
I
here you
watched
go.
RGT's video, and he
Faith
talks about
farming,
it. He
is that
says,
what
"What's
this
with
is?"
all the RPGs and the farming RPGs and stuff?" It's like, how would anybody, a normal person, find the time to play all these games?
It's a ton of them.
Yeah,
I don't know. Yeah, and you got to think about it this way too. Some people would look at how much we play and go, "How do you play that much?" Like,
yeah.
okay, I don't know, but how do these guys do all of that?
I don't believe that I play as much as I enjoy doing stuff like this,
Mm-hmm.
the streaming and such. Now,
See,
but
I
it's
mean,
still fun.
this is kind of what I'm getting at. I mean, if you're already doing one, I don't know. It looks like you construct a fence very quickly there, so that's better than how it
Right.
happens in Animal Crossing.
Fae Farm.
Yeah, Fae Farm. Yeah.
This is kind of a, I won't say a remaster, but I mean, I think there's been a couple of these on 3DS. It's a rhythm game, but I think there's like 500 songs you can get in this game. It's crazy.
Holy crap!
It's all Square Enix games, like Final Fantasy and like.
I mean,
Octopath
that's more
Traveler.
my speed right there for hitting buttons. I was terrible at Guitar Hero.
I used to enjoy Rock Band a lot, and Guitar Hero some, but Rock Band a lot.
Yeah.
I just played medium.
Yeah, because I just start freaking out. I'm like, wait, what? What? I mean, I do that
Yeah.
on a regular PlayStation controller.
Brian, it was the
Square.
Nintendo
Wait,
Farming Direct.
what? Oh, damn. Because I've been playing through. Well, we watched Uncharted the other night. Have you guys seen the movie?
No,
No.
Oh, you haven't? Are you interested?
that's on Prime, right? With Tom Holland.
It is.
Yeah, I've seen it. Yes, I am interested. I got to watch it sometime. I got to watch sometime soon.
Yeah. What's interesting is in a couple of the scenes, they have a couple of European destinations, and there's a guy who wears a costume over there in real life, and he's in the movie. My friend just was over there in Europe going around the Mediterranean area, and they saw this cathedral that's in the movie. You'll notice it in the background behind two characters in the movie, and he went there and took a bunch of pictures. And then there's a scene where there's a chase, or kind of a chase scene, and there's a guy in a costume, and that he saw him. He goes, "Oh, he was in that movie." How's this look, Jeff? You like this?
This looks fantastic. I have the first game. And it's great. It's really strange. It's Mario and all of his little friends. Teaming up with Rabbids from Ubisoft, and it's turn-based strategy game, but it is really good. Now, based on what happened on the last game, I'm not buying this anytime soon.
Why?
Because the last one had a season pass for DLC, and so the game was 60, and the pass was, I don't know, $15-20, whatever it was. But I mean, it was a short time, 4 to 6 months, I think. All of a sudden, then you get the whole thing for the price of a regular game, and then it was down to like $20. It's always like dirt cheap. Digitally, it's dirt cheap. So between that and the fact that all Ubisoft games just go they drop in price really fast.
Interesting.
So I'm gonna wait on it this time. I'm gonna get it dirt cheap.
Dirt cheap.
Cheap.
I was waiting.
Here, eat like the first one.
And I guess you can get married in this game in the Rune Factory now, and you can hang
There
out
was
with
one
your
of them. I
spouse.
don't know if it was this game.
And they're gonna like run some of the old. They're gonna have some of the other stuff too. Some of the older stuff, and they got new stuff.
One of these games, they may have been Rune Factory. They had a weird reference, like to you can get married, and then something about spending quality time with, or something. It was some weird reference, almost like they were talking about messing around. Like what?
Well, that certainly could be a way that you could.
It was just so weird the way they phrased it.
Are you
All right,
having
here we
a
go. Here's
pair
the
online?
Here's all the Nintendo Switch Online stuff.
Yeah, because it says there's new adventure things you can do with your spouse.
Yes. There you go. 1080 snowboard. I've never played that.
Look at this.
I can't wait.
64.
Yeah.
The Excite Bike 64. I never played that.
You know what? I guess I never did. I must have. I played the one on the Wii.
And here it comes.
So
or maybe.
So they showed 3 Mario Party games.
Yes.
Out of 9. I hope they release all those on the same month, because I don't want to see 3 Mario Party games in 9 months. Like, each one taking up a full month.
Yeah, really.
That's gonna be rough. I don't want to see that.
There it is.
With online play, I can't. Can I get over the fact that Xbox doesn't have online play? So that'll be
here. I just don't know if I can pick them up.
I'm sure for some people that was probably the biggest moment in this direct. GoldenEye is beloved.
Oh yeah, for sure. For sure.
No distracting, no Wind Waker news. All that talk about the double pack of Wind Waker and Twilight Princess, that didn't happen. All the talk about remastered GameCube games, that didn't happen.
Very Stay Alive, yeah.
So I don't know if that stuff's actually happening, but they just didn't put it in here. I was watching this with my son. He knows this game. He said it's a great game. I said, I saw the video for it. I said, this game looks like it's really, really good, but it's also a game that I know I could never play.
I know I could never play. There he is.
I mean, there's just so much management stuff you got to do. My brain can't handle it.
Yeah, me too. I'm too many people to talk to. I'm like, I don't know. Just doesn't do it.
Looks like a great game.
What do you think about all that, bud?
That's like when Minecraft was in. I don't know if it was in beta. It may have been even earlier than that. I remember seeing it, and I was like, "Oh, this game looks great," but it's a game I would never play. I ended up buying it for my kids to try out. Oh man, did they love it!
A lot of those games are like salad for me. I don't eat salad, but I think salad looks good.
Yeah, some games do take too much time to play.
Speaking of looks, we have. See, this
Halloween and Diddy Kong.
This is what we need to do. This is what I'm talking about. We need to. Did you get Battle League, Pete?
I did not. No, I've heard nothing good about it since it came out now.
To be honest, I think this is the worst purchase I've ever made on the Switch.
Oh no!
Wow.
I just didn't like it at all. I tried to get into it. It was just so hard. I couldn't do it.
Now wait, you're talking about
Battle
League. Battle League.
Battle League.
It was brutal. I couldn't stand that. What's that? Hyper shot or something?
Yeah.
That just made it even worse because, I mean, the better you are, the easier that is to pull off, and you get 2 points per shot. And
yeah,
I mean, I played some games and I would have won if that stupid hyper shot wasn't in there, but I don't know. It was just too tough for me.
Yeah.
I just expect Mario games to be a little bit on the easy side.
Well, or at least not so jacked up. I mean, that's like when Mario Kart came out for the Wii, and it just was impossible when you got in a certain area of the race. It was impossible. Wow, it's so weird that this just came up then.
Oh yeah, they're announcing the new the 8 new
Merry
boards.
Mountain for the holidays.
I can't wait to play that. I love video games that have some kind of Christmas theme.
Yeah,
That's so neat.
absolutely.
Oh man, I played
Oh,
this.
the DS Peach Gardens.
I played this a lot. I probably played Mario Kart DS the most of any Mario Kart game.
Now they had this one. They had a version of that in the Wii. Wow, Wave 3. When is that? Do we know?
This holiday.
There you go.
And there's going to be 8 waves, right?
Yeah,
Is there 8?
and that's another one that we need to play.
Oh yeah.
We
We
were
need
doing
to.
that one night.
Yeah.
That was so much fun.
I blame you guys.
Well, and to be honest, that's what I mean. Like tonight would be a perfect time to just have one of those gameplay days. There's some golf.
Flash.
Oh, Wii Sports Series included.
Saboteur. I've got Christmas nights as well on the Saturn. That's pretty cool. Yeah, golf's coming. But this is pretty interesting. It's got an 8-player where you all play at the same time, and then
That'd be fun.
I guess you start dropping off after certain holes that whoever's in last.
So that's an update to what we've already got.
Yes,
Yeah,
it's
right.
a free
Download.
Yeah. Hey Nick, what's going on?
Yeah, that's something we ought to do too.
You know what? I had that game. I have that game, and I played it. I mean, a ton, and then I was helping neighbors move. I hurt my back, and my back hurt for like 2 months, so I stopped playing it, and then I forgot about it.
Yeah.
So I need to bust that back out.
Yeah.
Don't hurt your back.
I know.
Playing badminton.
What are we drinking tonight?
I had Chinese food for supper. I think this is my 6th one of these I've drank since.
Oh my gosh.
I'm oozing MSG from my pores, I think.
The same thing happens to me, Pete. I eat Chinese food, and I can't get enough water.
Oh,
There you go. Now, is this what?
This is the weirdest part of the whole direct. Pikmin Bloom is a mobile game.
Okay.
And it came out, was it early this year or late last year? I can't remember. And then Miyamoto comes on and he talks about this for like 2 or 3 minutes. I'm like, what? Why are you doing this during this direct?
because it's not even for the Switch?
No, it's for phones.
Wow.
What about Pikmin 4?
Just wait a bit here, Stuart.
Okay, so I guess that's what they're trying to do is just tie it in.
Yeah, I guess. Oh, it's Miyamoto's creation, so he's pushing the mobile app.
Yeah.
I mean, I have the mobile app. I played it. It was
Yeah.
it's fun. I mean, it's one of those games where you kind of walk around. You just pretty much walk around, but and your Pikmin, you can plant flowers. You can send your Pikmin out to grab stuff. Yeah, I don't know, Nick. I think they're kind of winding down with their mobile stuff. They've got Super Mario Run didn't do anything. Dr. Mario, they actually pulled that. What else? They had like 2 or 3 games that they've gotten rid of since they came out. I think their biggest one is Fire Emblem Heroes, and I guess Mario Kart Tour.
Now explain this statement to me. Shafting Metroid.
I think well, I mean, there's a new Metroid coming. but Nick's probably talking about. There's been all kind of talk about the Prime trilogy.
Yeah,
coming out on the Switch, and it just hasn't been. There's been rumors several times that it was coming out, and every time you get stopped.
gotcha. There you
Metroid
go.
really is not a big Nintendo game. I mean, the Metroid fans love it, but for the most part, it doesn't sell anywhere close to Mario, Zelda, Mario Kart, any of those series.
Any idea why?
I don't know. Everybody that plays them loves them. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not a big Metroid fan. I like the latest one that came out, the 2D.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just not big on first person. I was very proud of the shirt. And he goes, look at the shirt I made.
Just like Pete tonight.
Like, hey, you're selling this on your own? You got your website, you're selling the shirt? Yeah, I don't know why they don't release like remastered of the old games. It's there was rumors that F-Zero GX was coming out as a remaster from the GameCube. And that seems like that's another system Nintendo doesn't seem to care about. That seems like a perfect choice because that game is full of content. And how long ago did that come out? 20-something years ago?
Wow.
So if they remastered and brought it out, I would imagine it'd be way cheaper than making a new game. And I guess they could test the market.
Yeah.
See if it sells.
As long as Just Dance 2023 is coming back, I'm happy.
Yeah, well, here it is, Pete. These games must sell like crazy. They were still selling it for the Wii up till a few years ago.
I need to get my groove on.
All I can say is I just envision a night where we have Pete on and he's all of a sudden got a neck brace on. What's the matter? I got
That Kid Icarus is probably my favorite 3DS game. I love that game.
Yes.
Just Dance with Papa Pete DLC.
Pete, I was laughing my butt off when I was rewatching our show where you lined your GoGameGo shirt up with the logo. That was just over the top. I just thought
perfectly, huh?
Freaking brilliant. We haven't even gotten to my favorite one yet.
I love the name of this game, Harvestella.
Yeah, this is Harvestella. Yeah.
I'm really hoping that the main character's name is Harvestella because that'd be hilarious.
Harvestella. Oh, that goes along with my shirt.
Yeah, F-Zero GX on GameCube wasn't basic though. There was a ton of modes on that. That's the best one I think to bring to the Switch if they bring one because there's so much there.
Oh, November 4th.
I'm having way too much fun hiding behind these logos. Everybody's icon.
Oh, here you go, Bayonetta 3.
That's what I was waiting for.
Nick wouldn't be able to handle it, buddy. Hey, Pete.
Pop Pete.
Yeah, they give you a quick rundown of the first one. There's the second one. I almost finished the first one. I got to get into the second one so I can play this one then. I paid a fair piece to get those first two on the Switch.
Holy smokes, we got Pack Opening Pro and EverCanadian in at the same time. How's this possible?
I didn't know they come out for the Switch.
Yeah.
What?
They had a package that just had two, but then they had one that was pretty expensive that had both games. So,
Pete, I'll be on the show anytime you want. When is it Sundays? Let me know. I can if you're doing it this Sunday, I can try it. I don't know if you're doing it every week. You just did your first one.
That's a wicked game. There's another one that's very much reminds me of Bayonetta. There was another one that's coming.
Sundays at 7 p.m. What is that? 9 p.m. my time?
5.
Yeah.
No, yeah, 9.
5.
Sorry.
No, 5. Right,
Sorry.
5.
No, I know it's 9. 9.
Yeah,
No,
9.
it-
Standard. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's actually good for you. All of your stuff's always a lot earlier.
Oh boy, we got Geeks with Cash and GeekStorian now. Wow, what's going on?
Let's see. What's the
That kid's got a question mark on his head.
rain code?
This is made. What are you laughing at?
The question mark.
Oh.
Oh.
He always looks
Yeah,
so
right.
inquisitive with his hair like that. Or maybe he uses it. He can like hook his hair onto a zip line and just go flying down.
Oh, I see you got that new zip line cut. What's with that?
Give me the zip line.
You know, a little spit and a palm will take care of that.
Remember that line from Seinfeld when George was dating a bald girl?
Yeah.
And one of them suggests that maybe she's bald by choice. And he goes, look, nobody walks into a barber shop and says, give me the Larry Fine. Now, the people that made this game make another series. I can never think of the name of it. It starts with a D, Dangan
Like Chunsoft.
something. And those games are crazy. They're so strange. Oh, here you go. Lots of Resident Evil.
I'm kind of disappointed that I didn't take advantage of that big sale they just had.
Now, a bunch of Resident Evil games come with a Switch, but they're all cloud versions.
And
So,
what- Oh,
you know, there's no physical cart. It's not even digital. It's on the cloud.
no, thank you.
There is a demo, which I wouldn't mind trying. I'm curious how it works. I'm curious if it even works right. Like, is it good enough? The streaming good enough to actually
Right.
Run? Distracted, you are correct. The Switch should have a GoGameGo aquarium simulator.
Nope.
Yes. It would be like the Sega thing where it has that bookshelf with all the games on it, and it would just be
Oh yeah.
the aquarium and have the game systems.
So there you go. 4 Resident Evil games coming. Must be
Slow-
cloud. Am I crazy, or does this game look like it's a generation behind?
Well,
Just the animation, everything looks just old. I don't know.
I know, but I like it. That's my kind of game.
I don't know if they're going for that
Retro.
look,
thing?
or if, I guess as long as it plays well.
Maybe we should get a hold of the designers and talk to them about it.
Go aquarium. I'll be willing to negotiate the rights. Maybe Celia could be my representative.
I got a lawyer. Her name, and she cackles a lot, so be ready for that.
There you go.
Oh, I'm sorry. Wait, go ahead.
He just said Sifu is a AA title, more about gameplay flow and graphics. Yeah, I'm cool with that if it plays well. Oh, here you go. Radiant Silvergun. This is
Wow,
a Saturn classic here.
that's screaming Jeff right there.
I couldn't believe it when they popped on. Like, what? Radiant Silvergun?
Hmm.
What a weird thing to have in the direct. That's
Whoa.
awesome, though.
That looks awesome.
Yeah, I think wasn't this on the 360 as well? A remake? I could have swore I had that for the 360.
Ooh, Endless Dungeon. That's a lot of teeth.
See you, JD.
JD's out of here.
Oh, JD's gone, huh?
Go get some sleep, man, or something. He's been working hard the last 3 or 4 weeks.
Yeah, Nick, they usually do have a lot of different types of games in their directs. unlike some companies that have like 90% first-person shooters.
Oh yeah.
Although you can make the case that there was a lot of RPGs in this one, more than normal.
Yeah. I'm gonna look at my list and see if I can figure out what the one was that. Oh yeah, that's what it is. I don't know how you pronounce it. The NIER.
Near.
Is it just Near Automata?
Yeah.
I'm waiting to see that one again. Did they show that? We haven't shown that one yet, right?
Is that not out yet?
I don't think so. I think it was one of the. Unless I'm
out this fall, I guess.
Unless I'm a little mixed up.
Oh, there goes another remastered one, Tales of Symphonia. I was watching a YouTube channel and they were making predictions, and one guy said his prediction was, I think there's going to be a remaster of a Tales game. And there it was. Like, wow, what a crazy. He nailed it.
Wow, look at that.
How he knew that. Yeah. Go have fun, JD.
Yeah, enjoy your evening, man.
I think I had that on the GameCube. This racing game actually doesn't look too bad. It's this Disney one. Yeah,
that's what I meant. I meant for the Switch. Yeah. I noticed it was coming to that, and that's what kind of reminded me of Bayonetta. Some of these new areas for Fall Guys.
Man, the Nintendo's really pumping out the Kirby games.
I know. I was like, wait, what is
this
that?
This will be the third one in a year.
Yeah. I almost put it on my list, but I was like, certainly, wait a minute. Is that right? There's another Kirby thing?
Because the one that just came out was a brand new game. That was, I haven't even finished it yet. That's really good. And then they came out with a digital only, what was that, a couple of weeks ago? Kirby's Dream Cafe, I think.
Wow.
And now this. I like this new ability here.
Whew.
That's right, Mike. No one said anything in chat so far. We're still waiting on our first comment.
You've been the only one.
Yeah, it's Kirby's 30th anniversary, so they're pumping out the Kirby games.
That's the one like that's so good, right? That you got.
Oh yeah, that's really good, Pete.
Yeah,
and it's cool because like all Kirby games, it's not going to be difficult. But it's not crazy easy either. But that's one thing about Kirby games. You can kind of breeze through them fairly quickly.
Not like slapping around a bomb with a pan. There you go. We could try that one night.
Yeah, Nick, I don't know what Nintendo is doing with Metroid. They sometimes they just don't celebrate anniversary. They did it with another game before Metroid. What was it? Yeah, can't remember. I always like Nintendo Directs. They always, at some point, they'll start the show and they'll come back and they'll say, "So, how are you enjoying it so far?"
Yeah,
it's so funny.
Like you're going to answer them
like a server at a restaurant. Or
I mean, you would never see Xbox or Sony say, "So, how are you enjoying it so far?"
Where the hell that one come from? Cool.
Pete, how many Switch games you got now?
Quite a few.
What do you have? Oh, your Switch games?
Yeah, I just look and see. These are just
unopened.
That's what I have so far. That I haven't opened yet.
Oh my gosh! What are they?
I got Cowbunga.
Yeah.
Angry Video Game Nerd 1 and 2.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's nice. You got that physically.
So now wait, what's on that?
Angry Video Game Nerd number 1 and number 2.
Oh, okay.
And number 3. Actually, you have to beat the first two to get to it. What's this one? Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games.
You know,
Oh.
I've never played one of those.
Super Mario Odyssey.
Yep. All right.
Pete, that's so good. You got to play that.
Kirby and the Forgotten Lands.
Nice.
Very good.
Catherine Full Body.
Ooh.
That's a crazy game.
Collection of Mana. Civilization 6.
I've never played that.
Super Mario 3D All-Stars. That 3D.
There you go.
Oh, nice.
Didn't even know I had Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2.
Oh, wow. I didn't even know you'd be into that.
Well, me neither. That's not open. It's true.
Yeah, me either. I guess what I was getting at is I wouldn't have expected you would have bought it.
Well, I don't know where it came from, so like
He's a huge Dragon Ball fan, Stuart.
Yeah, well, if
Little
I
known
had done
fact.
that, I'd have picked up the DVDs I saw at the library today.
no, don't worry about it.
I know, no, it's only 50 cents.
I like Dragon Ball.
I like the
You
original.
want me to go get you those DVDs?
Yeah.
I can get
Well,
you
that's
two
a CO2, but I guess I opened it.
for
Yeah,
$1.
Ghostbusters.
Pac-Man World.
Ooh, that's neat. Pac-Man World games are good. I like them.
That's not what your face was saying when you started that statement.
Yeah.
What, Pac-Man World? Oh,
You
sorry.
kind of had a frump going on that.
Yeah.
Pac-Man games, Pac-Man World games are.
You were looking at the shirt.
Sorry. Yeah, that's what happened.
Yeah. Nick, I don't even know who Goku is.
Aw.
I know who the Running Man is. And I know who the duck in Atari's Adventure is. The red duck,
Oh
the green
man.
duck, and the yellow duck.
Oh my god.
When our oldest son was young, we used to have anime Saturdays where we would kind of spend a lot of the day watching different anime shows.
Yeah.
And we went through the original Dragon Ball series, which I really loved. And then we started on Dragon Ball Z. And oh my gosh, I don't know. I couldn't take it.
I wonder.
They would have 2 months worth of one battle.
Wait,
If I
I
never
know.
see that
wait, you got to tell them
Boo
what
guy.
like Nathan did when he was
oh,
sparring.
so Pete, Goku,
Yeah.
in the original Dragon Ball, he was a little kid, and in Dragon Ball Z, he's an adult.
Okay.
So as a kid, he had some move, I think, where he did like one of these to his head, and he'd disappear or something. Some power. And Nathan, when he was only like 3, I think,
Yeah, he was like 2 or 3.
when he started doing Taekwondo, and he went to spar with somebody. He was sparring with the teacher. You know, he was just trying to show him a few moves, and he was sparring with them. And the first thing Nathan does is this. He was trying to make himself disappear.
And then he was gone. Wait.
Oh, it was awesome. Was it Majin Buu?
So kid is learning jujitsu. He's up there sparring with the master, and then he craps his pants and has to go have his diaper changed. Like one of these things is not like the other.
That is some kind of extra move right there.
Yeah, really.
I remember seeing a lot of Ranma half videos at
I haven't.
Suncoast Video, I think, in the mall.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Because for some reason back then in the 90s, they had
They did.
the biggest anime collection I've ever seen back then.
Yeah. So much so that I never would even touch it because I'm just like, I don't even know where to start.
They had a lot of Sailor Moon stuff, I remember, which I've never seen.
Me either.
I have seen a lot of anime. My favorite part about anime is everyone in that world does one thing. Like we watched an anime called Hikaru no Go, and it was all about a little boy who played Go. You know, the board. They got like a 19 by 19 board. You put the white and black little rocks down, and you know everyone on the show. That's all anyone did was play Go. They had Go like little shop set up where people would go and play each other, and
Hmm.
but it's like that with everything. There's like a baseball one where everyone in town's playing baseball. It's just funny where yeah, and tennis. I just think it's funny in these animes how everyone's doing everything.
It
It was like that. Pete, that one video I did, Zach's on. And some guy commented, a snarky comment. He goes, the town where I came from, something like that would have been a terrible score or something. I'm just picturing this town where everyone's playing Zaxxon on television.
Yeah, really.
Like, what kind of a strange town did you grow up in?
Welcome to Zaxxon Falls.
Zaxxon Falls. There you go.
Oh,
That's
I-
right.
So if you had a
Everybody here
choice
has it.
right now, and you could, and you have to justify it with 3 different statements, 3 different reasons. Which state of the union would you put Zaxxon Falls in, and why? Because there's your 3 reasons.
Zaxxon Falls. I feel like it should be up north.
Up north.
Yeah.
Why? Okay, I brought it right to a halt. I brought everything right to a halt. That wasn't such a good idea.
Where was Bullwinkle and Rocky and Bullwinkle from? There was like something Falls, wasn't it?
Yes,
Oh.
I think it was.
And they were way up north. That's why I'm thinking that.
Yeah, like Montana or something.
Were they from Minnesota?
Oh, they did make Marvel anime. Yeah, you're right. They have Iron Man, Wolverine, Fantastic Four. I have some of the Fantastic Four anime stuff.
Frostbite Falls, Minnesota.
Yeah, Frostbite Falls.
Minnesota.
Oh. I miss Rocky and Bullwinkle.
Our ninja getting blindfolded in less than 12 minutes.
Yes. Yeah, there's a segment
Hey,
where
Rocky, why don't you put a rabbit under my hat?
Again,
Nothing
up the sleeve. Bingo. Ah. Oh, must have brought their own hat.
Oh my God, we're all too old for this shit. But you have to be this old to even know what it is.
The weird thing is that I just was what was I don't know if I was looking at streaming stuff and it had Rocky and Bullwinkle. Have you seen that new series, the new version that they did?
the
I
movie
know.
or the new series.
I'm really
No,
getting over
new
all the
series.
remakes. I'm just kind of tired of them all.
It was an
The new
anime.
series?
Yeah.
Well, I can't imagine that's good. That was such a good
See if I
show.
can see if I can pull something up here.
I mean, we were talking the other day about stuff. Hey, guess what? They're making a new Kojak. They're making a new, what was the other one?
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
Lance, Kojak, and
Barnaby Jones.
no, I think we made that one up, didn't we?
Oh, wow. Jesus, but how would you know? That'll be the next one coming down the pipe.
I know.
Where we were at probably
It's
back in the 90s. We were at a White
Maybe
Castle
something
late at night, and there was a cop in there, and he looked like he was like 80, and this young kid called him Barnaby Jones.
Oh,
I about cracked up. Here, Nick's asking, did they relaunch Chips?
I don't know.
no.
Airwolf.
Airwolf was the other one.
It was
That's right.
Airwolf and Kojak. What in the world made them think, we need to bring Kojak back?
I mean, Jesus, can they not think of something original? Dragging Kojak back into it.
And doing it with Vin Diesel.
Yeah. Now,
I
did they
don't
just
know.
pick him because he's bald?
Yeah, because what is it about him that
So Sinead O'Connor, but it doesn't mean she should be Kojak.
cyanide?
Jeez.
Whenever I look at you, all I can think is 14 ball side pocket.
Somebody hand her a lollipop.
Yeah, is Vin Diesel going to be sucking on a lollipop in this?
I would assume.
I just think it's funny that they felt it was necessary to find a bald actor. I mean, does him being bald really have anything to do with the show?
only nostalgically, only to us who would
Only for
remember.
nostalgia, yeah.
And by now, do we care? Because I mean, we've all been through this now a million times with the people just being put in and they just do it their way. And you're like, you know what? If you're going to revive something, especially something as retro as that, just revive it right. Don't dick with it. Don't try to make it goofy. Don't try to make it something else. Because otherwise, why are you doing it? Just come up with something new.
See, I thought they should have revived Ironsides.
That's
Hey, bro.
right.
Yeah.
Because think of all those shows that they could bring. Yeah, I mean, I put a list in there. There's there's like Bandit Shack, there's Mannix, there's Harry-O, and
Beretta.
What was it? Toma
Beretta, yeah.
and Beretta. Yeah.
But they
Yeah,
did
you're
a lot.
right. I'm surprised there wasn't
and
a
they
rock.
made a lot of money, so they got to do the rest of them now.
Bros,
So I'm
what's
just
going on?
thinking, if that's the case, then why are you even doing it? It's like Shang-Chi. Just call it something else. Well, that's my point, though. It doesn't make any money. The one that lasted, that
Hawaii
did something
5-0
was
lasted.
Hawaii 5-0.
Yeah, Hawaii 5-0 last. And I remember I don't watch those shows very much anyway.
Right.
But Mama C loved it. She thought it was a great show. It was good. That was
To
James
begin with,
Caan's son.
and I
What's
had to
his
let it go.
name? Huh?
What was that?
That was James Caan's son. And what's his name? I can't remember.
Yeah, I can't.
No, wasn't
But he was in Hawaii 5-0, but his best role ever was next to David Arquette in Ready to Rumble.
Oh,
The WCW movie.
right.
Do you remember that, Jeff?
I did not watch that.
Oh, Jeff. I
Scott
was ashamed.
Kahn. Thank you, Lance.
Scott Kahn. Thank you, Lance.
Wasn't Jin from Lost in Hawaii 5-0, the reboot?
Yes. And who was the main guy? Who played Steve in that? What was that? He was from something just prior to that. And I can't remember what he was in just prior to that. But I thought it was okay in the beginning. I thought it was funny how quickly they came up with things, how quickly they found things. Like, I don't know, they had like a shooter on a hill, and that gentleman, the Asian gentleman, just boop, he finds the spot. I was like, okay, you know how many mountain lines there are here? I'm like, you just found it. Okay. Looks like the shooter was right about here. Oh, okay. Wow, that's really damn good. No wonder everything gets solved so fast in freaking Hawaii. I'm like,
That was back when the investigators just knew. Now they all have to use computers, so they don't know a damn thing anymore. The computer doesn't tell them.
And look for cameras.
look for cameras.
I before I forget, because I will forget, I got to point out one thing though. Is I'm kind of upset that I finally have my Damn You Go Game Go T-shirt. I'm wearing it here in the show tonight, and Blake Snow is not here.
Yeah,
He was the one that said, "I want a Damn You Go Game Go T-shirt." So
I don't even know where he is tonight. I'm like, I'm amazed that we don't see him.
he was around last night, I think, wasn't he? On
Yeah,
my
he's
stream,
usually
I think.
here.
Yeah, he was on my stream most of the night last night.
Blake. Hey, have you heard about the Elon Musk $10,000 home, the Boxable company that's owned by Tesla?
No.
It's kind of interesting. I'm gonna watch some more videos on it.
Would I be able to fit my games in it?
You put the aquarium in it.
Just you can buy the house just for your games, Pete.
I was gonna say
Put it in
the
the
one thing it
backyard.
would be good for is like that extra little house in the back, a $10,000 house.
Yeah,
You put that back there for gaming.
Or that's where I could be put when I piss somebody off, and we could just call it the doghouse.
Pete, to the box.
You're like, yay! I mean, damn.
Yeah.
You got a full bathroom, refrigerator full of whatever you need, video games out there. You're just going to be looking for reasons to piss somebody off. Why the hell are you doing this? I
Did
don't
I
know.
do
Go to
that?
the doghouse. Why is there a delivery, pizza delivery at the back house? Yeah, I was going to tell you about that.
You realize I live in a place where like that's not even possible.
You know, as far as Jets Pizza is concerned, I'm in an impossible spot.
You used to be able to get taxis to bring the pizzas, but now like there's not even any taxis left.
Really?
No taxis. Well, there's a taxi 100 miles away, but it's not very expensive to get them to drive to this town, pick up a pizza and bring it out to your house.
Which reminds me, how interesting that you said that today. And I do have time after this. I may go ahead and hop in the car and run over to the library to get some anime for you because they are open till 9. But look, speaking of, I found this at the library today.
What the hell is that?
It's a documentary, A Taxi Driver. It was 50 cents on Blu-ray. I was like, I got to check it out. So I figured if anything, I can use the case, right? And then I got this, Operation Mekong. I have no clue what it is.
I bet that Taxi Driver movie is cool.
You think what's that?
I bet that Taxi Driver movie is good.
That's what I thought. I thought it looked like fun. Look at this. It has all the different guys in the back hanging out. So
not the same show, right?
Huh?
Not the same show.
You know, I picked it up quick because I thought that's maybe what it was. And then I see this guy smiling on the front. I'm like, yeah, that's totally not the same thing. And then look at this.
Tito and the Birds. That's cool. This is in your library, like for sale?
Yeah. After a while, they take things out of circulation and sell them.
That's pretty cool.
And then I got this was a BBC show. I love BBC shows.
Oh, yeah. Interesting.
GB. So
that's really interesting. Now, see, there's Cash Cabin here, but not here. But that's in Toronto.
What is Cash Cabin?
Is that a game show?
It's a game show, yeah. People get in, the lights go off, they give them a cab ride, and they have to answer questions as they're going, and they can win money. Yay!
Yeah, we have that. And then I found this today after the screaming stops. Okay. And it's a story of connected by birth, separated by the industry, reunited for the gig of a lifetime. So it's twins that I don't know if they had a falling out, but then they came back together, and this is what it was about.
Huh.
I'm hoping that they put out
like Liam and Noah Gallagher.
Uh-huh.
From Oasis.
Mm-hmm. That's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking. I was wondering if that's so I'm looking forward to checking those out. And then I found a CD by a band called Huntress.
That's cool.
Now the beautiful thing too, though, about like Spotify is I was there and I found a couple other CDs, and so I was able to. I was like, oh well, wait, before I buy this for 50 cents, I'll check it out. One was called Tribulation, and they have this growly singer, it's terrible, and I'm like, yeah, no, put it back. Then there was another one that I had, not too bad, but it was a little too hokey folky to me. I couldn't do it. So it was nice to sample them on there before I tried to buy it.
You know, you're talking about pizza delivery. The first time I even heard of that was when I was watching Barney Miller. And Wojo, it was at his apartment, which is kind of unusual because they didn't film too much outside the precinct.
Right.
And he got a pizza delivered. I remember sitting there as a kid, like in the 70s, going, he has food being delivered to his house? It's like, what is this?
Cool.
We didn't have anything like that in the 70s. I'm like, that is so cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I was I had picked up a Jets pizza a while back, and it was the wrong pizza. They gave me the wrong pizza. So I get home and I'm like, oh man. So I call them and they go, well, just keep it. And we'll get another one delivered out to you for free. then she gives me a call back. She goes, actually, oh, what's your address? Told her. She's like, oh, we don't deliver that far. Like, okay. Can't even make an exception because you gave me the wrong pizza. But so she gave me, I think they gave me oh, I know what it was. I ordered wings. So of course I had the wings, and I'd eaten the wings while I was waiting to find out what was going to happen. And then when I got there, they gave me my correct pizza and a new set of wings.
Nice.
I'm like, that's the way to do business. That's what I'm talking about. Because
That's, you know what? That's what makes you either get pissed off over it and remember it, or you remember it, or you accept it as a mistake. How they correct it, right?
Yeah, because it's like I say, when I went down there to Arby's years ago, you know, and they messed up my order, and I got all the way home and had to go all the way back, and they're like, okay. I go, well, can you offer me something? I mean, do I get some fries or something?
Like, it's a real pain in the ass to have to drive all the way back out.
Yeah.
Even when it's not that far, it's like, oh, come on.
I'm like,
yeah. You're obviously hungry. You wouldn't be ordering it in the first place, so you don't want to be running back and forth 2 or 3 times.
yeah. I know my friend told me that he's gotten food, right? Go to get your fast food and everything shows up. He gets his bag of burgers and whatnot, and he double checks it, and there's a fry missing, you know, in there. So we're missing one of the fries, and they're like, oh, okay, it'll be just a couple of minutes, and he'll hand the bag back. He's like, here, I need a whole new order. If it's going to take that long, I don't want my food getting cold.
I had that happen at McDonald's a few weeks ago. We were missing something, and he's supposed to read your whole order.
There you go.
How about that?
Well, it's good. At least you didn't say you got 27 cents.
Yeah. It's like this, Pete. You got 27 cents?
Yeah.
Such an attitude from the guy. It's not even his honey mustard.
It's not costing you anything.
I know. Why does he care?
Got 27 cents.
Back in the day, Little Caesars were good. The only 2-pack pizza made to order.
It's so funny that you say that, DJC, because I just was talking with a student today, and we were talking pizza. I said I could eat pizza every day. And he goes, really? I said, absolutely. And he says, well, like, what kind of pizza? I said, well, what kind of pizza are you talking about? First one out of his mouth, Little Caesars. I said, nope, can't do it.
That's all right. There's one of those within 70 miles. So
I don't mind Little Caesars, especially since it's cheap.
Well, and that's the problem, because I always have leftovers, and I'm like, I cannot reheat that stuff. Ugh.
I like cold pizza the next day. I don't even bother to reheat it usually.
And that's how you can tell a good pizza, because if
True.
you get up the next day and just go,
yeah,
it's cold, never mind, same thing.
Chuck's here. Chuck, what's the deal with Detroit pizza? It's the one where they put the sauce on top. Is that true?
Because we have a place that's over there in Illinois, just a little north in Litchfield, that says they have Chicago style pizza there. And I guess that's just the deep dish, the way they do it. I don't know. I've had deep dish pizza up there in Chicago before.
World debut tonight.
You saw it here first.
Get your copy on tpublic.com. I can hear just from the cackle in the background. Somebody needs a Go Game Aquarium shirt.
So what I need to know is if you guys are coming to my gig. That's what I need to know.
We've got a shindig
On the 24th. Remember?
Yeah, remember they were double booked. Your bandmate and his wife. They were double booked.
She's not going.
Oh, she's not?
She's not going to the gig.
She's not going to the gig, huh?
Yeah. We had this planned. That's why I was like,
yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
Sorry.
We're going out to dinner that night, but if we're done early enough, I'll swing over.
Okay, man. Thanks.
You'll have fun joining me.
What a
Tasteless,
reverse.
though.
I didn't expect anything less. Why do you think I'm so anxious to go? Is the aquarium coming?
So Detroit does that too. Why do you guys put sauce on top?
Like, do you guys need the sauce on top of the toppings?
Because
Yes.
sauce is amazing. Well, sauce is sauce, but sauce doesn't belong on the top to me. Unless here's my question though. Because I mean, when we think about sauce on top, we're just thinking, oh God, you put this wet sauce on top. But does it bake to a little different consistency when you do that?
So wait a minute, Chuck. Is there sauce on the bottom, like regular pizza, and then there's additional sauce on top? Or is the sauce just on top?
I can see that a little bit, but if you're gonna go crust, sauce, cheese, toppings, and then you put sauce on top of the toppings, they're no longer toppings, are they bottomings?
It's
Or maybe
sauce-
they're middlings.
Middlings.
They're middlings with saucing.
What kind of
So
middlings?
that
would you
makes
want?
sauce another topping. So when you ask for extra toppings, you have to pay extra for that extra sauce because it's now a topping, not a base.
Damn.
What's the fast food place that has Detroit pizza here?
That's what I was
There's someone does it. I can't remember who.
It's only for the deep dish square, not all pizzas.
Yeah.
See,
I
like
got you.
St. Louis pizzas are
But you do like additional sauce.
St. Louis
That would be
pizzas
good.
are,
I would think that'd be good. I wouldn't want it all the
square.
time. I'd try that. That'd be fine.
I'm not an extra
That'd be
sauce.
awesome.
I'm an extra cheese guy, but
I like lots of cheese on mine too. Yeah.
the right amount, that's good.
Stuffed crust.
This is Chef John.
Hi, Chef John.
I like stuffed
Pulled up a
crust.
video about Detroit style pizza. So it looks like what they do, though, at least on this, is they have the deep dish pizza, right? And it all looks the same, but then they put like strips of sauce down. It's not like it's just sauce all the way
Yeah.
across. It's
Okay.
just it's got a strips of sauce across.
okay. So this is additional sauce. So it's
Yeah.
basically a regular pizza, and then but Chuck's saying it's only for the deep dish.
But you know what? If you go to Mod Pizza,
Roger.
Oh, I love
Mod Pizza does have extra sauces that after it's cooked and everything, they do have a red, like a marinara or something that they blurt on top. So
I didn't do that
that's
to
pretty
you.
good. Now I want to make a freaking pizza.
I know. I'm in a pizza mood.
Jeff, have you tried now wait, Pete, do you have Trader Joe's all the way up there? No.
I've heard of it. But
Oh,
it's not-
wait,
I don't know
Trader Joe's,
where
no,
the nearest
that's
one would
right.
be.
Because they don't have them up there because there's somebody toward Vancouver that would pop over the border and they have, it's not Trader Joe's, but they call it something Joe's, and they'll go down into the States, get a bunch of Trader Joe's stuff, take it back up there and put it in their store.
That's weird.
Yeah,
There's
right?
only one Trader Joe's even in Maine, and it's in Portland here.
Oh, okay. So, Jeff, they have these like pizza crusts that are like long, and you can make it's nice for pizza parties when you make your own pizzas and stuff.
Trader Joe's.
There you go. C-Mart's there, right
across.
across from C-Mart.
There you
He lives not much farther from the border than I do, right? Like he's only 20 minutes or something like that. So
Now, in the same area or over in Vancouver area?
3,000 miles away.
Okay.
Oh yeah, he's West Coast. I'm East Coast.
Right.
I'm the farthest point east where land meets land,
Yeah, you is.
and he's about the opposite.
Half hour from my house to the store. There you go.
And I'm a half-hour walk.
20 minutes from Gene. Oh, look at that. 20 minutes from Gino's in Chicago.
Nice.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I am just a pizza freak.
But that's a metropolis area too, whereas this is definitely not. There's more people in probably within a 10-mile radius of where he is than there would be in a probably 200-mile radius of me.
Wow. Yeah. I love pizza. Oh, so are you guys a sushi fan at all?
Yeah, I am.
Are
I'll
you?
eat it. I like wasabi, but not. I don't like to snort it.
Not anymore.
Not
You learned that one the hard way, didn't you, Pete?
Well, I thought
You learned that
that's a special
part.
occasion here at Thanksgiving dinner.
It's coming up on Canadian Thanksgiving, isn't it?
It
Just
is,
month
yes,
away.
actually, yeah. We've got 3 holidays coming right up in the next 4 weeks now. We have a holiday this Monday for a one-time only holiday for it's federal for commemoration of the for the Queen's funeral. And then we have a day that they just created. Actually, last year, the September 30th is a national holiday as well, called Truth and Reconciliation Day. And it's an indigenous-based holiday. And then we have our Thanksgiving on October 10th. So we have 3 holidays the next few weeks. So
October 10th.
Oh wow!
October.
that's
Well,
really
it's the second Monday in October every year.
Oh, okay.
Like yours is the 4th Thursday.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ours is the second Monday.
Wow. So there's a big question right there. We were just talking about this the other day. You like Pete loves pineapple on pizzas, right?
I don't believe there's anything that doesn't belong on a pizza if it tastes good.
Yeah. If you like it, you love
Like
it.
it. If you don't like it, don't put
Yeah,
it on it.
Like ketchup on a hot dog.
Yeah, but you don't put ketchup on
Oh,
it.
don't give me a butt. I don't need no butt. You
But
say
pizza,
anything.
I personally like pizza, and Mama C loves it. And we usually get 2 pizzas when we go, like buy a family pack, whatever, and one of them will have pineapple stuff on it. I like that too. I don't care. Pineapple, olives, and like Canadian bacon or ham is one, and then see she doesn't like pepperoni and stuff, and I like the spicier stuff.
Well, see,
Pepperoni.
she eats it with you, so that's how she gets her ham. You're a ham.
I am a ham.
You are a ham.
Read the shirt, buddy.
I guess I need to get a shirt of sorts so that when we talk about Rise of Skywalker, read the shirt.
I have one in the works that I'll have sent to you. Don't worry.
Oh man. So C-Mart says no. That's
No, I've heard him say that before too. Does not like pineapple on a pizza, or it's like, you know what? You probably shouldn't order pineapple on your pizza if you don't like it.
yeah, it doesn't belong on mine. And I can't say for sure that I wouldn't like it. I just don't. It doesn't seem like something I even want to try.
Do you like green olives? Like
Nope.
I wouldn't. I see green olives. I love green olives on a pizza, but most people I don't think do. Do you like anchovies for that matter?
Yep.
I don't know. That's another thing. I don't
I've
know.
never tried it.
It's good.
To me, that goes on a pizza worse than pineapple. I've not tried it either, guys, frankly, but I worked at a pizza place when I was a kid, and once in a blue moon they were there, but they weren't ordered very friggin' often. And then we used to have seafood pizza where we put anchovies and shrimp and what the hell else was it? There was
What was your
another like
sauce?
tuna or something weird like that on it. It was a
Cocktail
seafood
sauce or
pizza.
something?
Huh?
What was your sauce?
It was like, no, it was just regular pizza sauce, cheese.
Regular marinara,
It
whatever.
was just friggin' yeah. Oh yeah, that wasn't like it was a seafood sauce, no. But like
you
stuff
will
you dip your
not.
shrimp in. Ugh.
Yeah, I don't know about
I
that.
say go to Italy and find a pizza anyway. It's American or Canadian. It's not, nothing about a pizza is really that authentically Italian anyway, except for it sort of is more from maybe the Italian heritage people over here. But I don't believe you probably could find something more along the lines of a not pita bread, but
Yeah, you can
bruschetta or something like that over there. But
yeah, it's just that they'll make them there. It's just that's not a dinner thing.
yeah,
Hey, let's get pizza for dinner. We don't do that.
I think it's morphed over here just to
It's
become
like a
the
club sandwich.
standby, right?
Yeah. You're like, probably somebody was over there and had one of their little appetizer-y kind of a things where it's like, it's a pizza. And then they're like, oh, I could have this, but it's a big.
Lance, the chorizo on a pizza. I think I'd try that. That'd be pretty good. I just like chorizo in a pasta.
What is chorizo?
It's a sausage.
Oh, okay.
It's like a pepperoni. It's just a different. It's more sausagey, more of a sausage than pepperoni, if that makes sense, and a little bit spicier, I believe. Although, of course, there's all kinds of grades of spice in all those meats, right?
Like an andouille.
So you can get like a nice chorizo and a bit like that's the meat and a pasta or something like that. With like when I make things, I tend to overdo it with too many things in it as opposed to keeping it simple. Because sometimes the best ones that you make are the ones that you keep the most simple. One or two ingredients, and by ingredients I mean don't add peppers and olives and onions and shallots, and keep it simple. Mushrooms and chorizo. That's it.
Oh,
And
mushrooms! That would be great with this dish. I was just going to tell you about. Maybe I'll make it on the show. We call it beard chicken. So
beard, as
beard.
in
God forbid beard chicken.
Bearded chicken.
That's the great way to make sure nobody's eating your food. I'll tell you that much.
Well, I suppose you're in the center of the country, so it'll be bearded chicken. Out here on the coast where the seafood is bearded clam.
Beard chicken. Yeah. No, thank you.
Pete.
Is this yours?
Pete, I don't know if anyone heard that.
Right in.
So my friend was making chicken one night, and he realized he had a
See you, Nick.
wine
See you,
cooler.
Nick.
So he poured some of the wine cooler in with the chicken, and he cooked it up. And he put a bunch of seasonings in it, and then he put in a can of cream of chicken soup, and then he poured that over mashed potatoes. And then you can have a veggie with it, too. But yeah, I just start browning up the chicken, and when it's almost all the way brown, I pour in, I don't know, half a beer, and then you get to drink the rest.
Yeah.
And then you just let that simmer up for a bit with whatever seasonings you want. And mushrooms would be grand in that.
Oh, yeah.
And then
button mushrooms would be good in that. Little tiny, that not sliced, but just
and then you just pour the cream of chicken soup in with it.
Yeah.
And you can just pour that over. You can pour it over a pasta, but you can pour it over mashed taters is good. Have it with some broccoli or asparagus. It's good.
I love it. I like to cook though, but unfortunately I like to eat.
Yeah, that's me too. I'm watching it. I'm doing pretty good, but I gotta watch it.
Lance says bacon is like cackle. Everything gets better.
I always like what Gaffigan said. Bacon. I love bacon. Bacon's the only thing that sounds like audience clapping and cheering while you're cooking it. Sounds like applause.
Like John Panette and oh my god, I can't think it. Oh, never mind. I can't think. I'm having a brain fart.
Oh, I hate that.
What is it? The stuff in wheat that people don't eat? Something free. You get the something free crust. What is it? Where they make the crust out of cauliflower instead of flour.
Oh. Yeah, no.
I've totally lost it now. Like if I can't think of that word, I
Oh,
can't
when you're
think
talking
of it.
like keto and stuff like
Gluten.
that. Oh, gluten free? Yeah.
John Panette. Everything's gluten free. They say to watch your gluten. Is I don't know what gluten even is, but the one thing I do know it's delicious.
Yeah, that's right.
Even pizza, as good as it is, gluten-free pizza. Bleh.
Yeah.
Gluten free cookies, I've made them before. I don't dig it.
I gotta ask you, Stu. I gotta ask you. I really do. What is your opinion on Jason Sudeikis and Ted Lasso winning the Emmys this week?
That's brilliant. I didn't even know. That's excellent.
There you go.
Wow.
Best comedy series. That's what won. Ted Lasso and Jason Sudeikis won. And tell you who else won. I'm not going to think of his name. It is Brett Goldstein. That's his name. Brett Goldstein won the Emmy for Best Supporting Actor. And that is Roy Kent.
Yeah. I was going to say, is that who that is?
I love that. I'm trying to think of it. Roy, I love that character. He's hilarious.
He's brilliant.
Yeah, absolutely brilliant. Did you
brilliant.
know that of course, did you see him in the movie that you dislike so much? I don't want to give any spoilers out here.
What a waste.
I haven't seen it yet. I had not watched it yet, but I've already got that spoiled for me. Not spoiled.
Bargain waste.
But I love that character in Ted Lasso.
Oh, he's brilliant. I always I tell people that I'm a cross between Ted Lasso and Roy. That's me.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm pretty positive. You know, like we've had some trying times at work lately, and they're like, "How you doing today?" I'm like, "Personally or here?" It's because I'm fantastic, but this is a shit show.
Oh, speaking of TV shows, I finished Night Court.
Way, all right.
But the finale is just completely bizarre.
Why?
So
It's
there was
out to lunch, isn't it?
What's that?
It's out to lunch, if I remember correctly. Like, whacked her out of it. It's bizarre.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like,
Which one out to lunch? Like,
well, no, it's just like, what the hell's going on?
well, the finale, it's a two-parter, and the second one, like 3 people at night at Night Court there end up leaving. So that's the finale. Well, that's not the finale. That's the second to last show. The last show has everyone back on it, and it's just like a regular show. And I'm like, what the hell is going on? They just ended the show, and now they have another episode. I'm like, I was like, did Prime show these out of order? Because it doesn't make any sense. So I looked it up, and yeah, that was the last show. But for some reason, like 3 weeks earlier, it got bumped. So they didn't show it. So then they did the finale, the two-parter, and then they saw that other show. So they just threw it on the next week. I'm like, you ended the show, and you're bringing another episode back. Why don't you just push the finale back?
It's JR's dream show.
God, it was so strange.
What if we had one more show? I'll tell you what. I don't know though. I'm making it through 2.5 Men. It just seems like it's taking forever.
Mm-hmm. Where are you?
Season 9. But I'm like, God, that season 8 was just horrors.
It's only about 16 shows because that's the one they had to cut short.
Sex, whatever. You're just like, God, okay, what is going on here? This has got no redeeming value at all.
Yeah. Now, Lance, I know that happened. I really do know that it did happen, but did Jason Sudeikis actually even have any say in it, or is the lawyers who hire the people to serve it?
It's possible.
They just have to go and find a place where they know she is, so they can actually serve it to her. And so, whose doing was that really?
Wait a minute, what is that?
I guess they're getting a divorce.
Yeah.
It said that Olivia Wilde was served legal papers while she was on stage. Presenting her award. How did that guy get on stage with the papers?
Yeah, who let that happen?
Security? They just let anybody wander up on stage.
I mean, whatever. Say whatever you will. I mean, I don't know how all that works, and I know that it's bullshit. I know that they're just doing that for memories and ratings or whatever horrid reason they do that. And you're like, but you may go, people may go, Jason Sudeikis, blah blah blah, and you're like, wait a minute, it's not like it's his show. You're like, somebody let that happen.
I don't know. She was given an award somewhere, and the lawyers or the servers come up and served her the papers on stage.
Right. And you're like, I'm up there for whatever reason.
Yeah. I don't know.
Do you think they asked her, or are you Olivia Wilde?
Yes.
You've been served.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I get tired of. Everybody's like, oh, that was horrid. You're like, now hold on a second. There are people running this show that allowed this to happen.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, sure, sir. No, I have no idea who you are or why you're here. Go on up on the stage. They're like, who the flip are you? And what the hell are you doing at my stage? You want to do, oh, that'd be great. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah. It's my stage. Do it. This will be great for ratings and memories. So, I mean, whatever. I don't know. It's weird.
I guess we should wrap it up. It's 8:36 here.
Yeah, but we still get good ratings. I still have to serve Pete papers. He's
Yeah.
coming.
Live on the show.
He had a little.
He's prepared. He's got that shirt on.
He just hit the button for go. Gone. I saw him hit the gone button. Boop. Oh man. That's a lot of exclamation points.
That is.
I've talked to salespeople about those question marks, exclamation point, when they use like 6 question marks. I'm like, what is that supposed to mean? I'm like, you could, well, just, I don't know. I was just asking a question. I go, no, that's not just asking a question. That's being rude and pushing the question. Just put 1. That's all you need.
Well, that's a good.
If you want to be a dick, go do it to someone
I
else.
personally think more is better.
There was even an episode about exclamation points on Seinfeld.
There you go.
There you go.
Jake Jarmel didn't like where Elaine was putting her exclamation points. All right. All right, Pete. Thanks for joining us. We're out of
Thanks for
here.
having me. Yeah, as
Oh,
always.
God.
Thanks for showing up. We'll see you next week. And you go, game, go.
Just the way we start, the way